Hey everyone, today we are going to discuss Prahaar, India's first comprehensive counter-terrorism policy. This policy introduces a seven-layer strategy covering everything from prevention and response to recovery and global cooperation. It not only focuses on security forces but also highlights the role of society in tackling terrorism. By the end of this session, you will clearly understand how India is building a proactive, coordinated, and people centered approach to counter terrorism. So let's begin with the topic. India has unveiled its first ever counter terrorism policy. It is an 8-page document that spells out India's approach. It's called Prahaar, meaning strike. It's also an acronym. Prahaar offers a seven-layer approach and each layer is represented by one letter. The first letter, P, is for prevention. It is mostly about intelligence gathering. It talks about cooperation between different agencies. Once an input comes in, it must be passed on seamlessly. Only then attacks can be prevented. Most terror groups use internet services to communicate and plan. So disrupting them must be a top priority. This is the first layer, prevention. The second layer is response. The response layer focuses on how quickly and effectively authorities act during a terrorist attack. Even with strong prevention, some attacks may still occur, so a fast and coordinated response is very important to minimize damage and save lives. The local police act as first responders by securing the area, controlling crowds, and coordinating with agencies. In serious situations, elite forces like National Security Guard handle hostage rescue and neutralize terrorists. Strong coordination among police, intelligence, armed forces, and emergency services, along with rapid decision making, helps reduce damage. Overall, a fast and coordinated response saves lives and strengthens people's participation in security. The third layer is aggregating capacities. This mainly talks about preparedness, giving the latest technology and resources to law enforcement, creating more synergy between agencies, drafting common protocols across states, basically ensuring a seamless and lethal response. Now to the fourth layer, human rights and rule of law. This layer emphasizes that counter-terrorism actions must respect human rights and follow the law. While dealing with terrorism, authorities should not misuse power or violate basic freedom of citizens. All actions must be carried out according to the provisions of the Constitution of India, ensuring rights like equality, liberty, and protection from arbitrary arrest. Security forces must act in a fair, transparent, and accountable manner, avoiding unnecessary force or discrimination. Respecting human rights not only maintains justice but also builds public trust and confidence, which is essential for effective counter-terrorism and encourages people's participation in maintaining security. Now, this is something which brings us to the fifth layer, attenuating the conditions conducive to terrorism. This layer focuses on reducing the conditions that lead people towards terrorism, especially radicalization. The main idea is to stop the problem at its root by guiding vulnerable individuals, especially youth, in the right direction. The policy calls for roping in non official organizations, religious leaders, and preachers to spread positive messages and discourage extremist ideas. Now, the sixth layer, aligning and shaping global efforts. This layer focuses on working together with other countries to fight terrorism. Terrorism is a global problem, so no country can deal with it alone. It requires international cooperation and support. This means sharing intelligence and information across borders, coordinating actions, and helping each other in investigations. Countries can also work together through international organizations to stop terror funding, training, and movement. And now, dear students, the final layer, recovery and resilience. This final layer focuses on how a country recovers after a terrorist attack and becomes stronger. It ensures quick relief to victims through medical care, compensation, and rehabilitation, along with rebuilding infrastructure and restoring normal life. At the same time, it builds resilience by improving security system, learning from past incidents, and preparing communities through awareness and training so that they can handle future crises in a better way. Thus, dear students, these are the 7 layers of India's new anti-terror policy. Now, moving on to see a very important question: why India needs Prahaar? So, India needs this policy for 3 important reasons. First, it's a clear statement of intent. India has been one of the worst affected countries by terrorism and has lost thousands of lives. Although many governments have spoken about a zero tolerance approach, this policy makes it official, structured, and permanent. The second one, it provides clarity to all stakeholders. It clearly defines the roles of different agencies, what the local police should do, how forces like National Security Guard should act, and what responsibilities state governments have. In simple terms, it works like a guidebook, helping all stakeholders plan and act effectively based on the 7 layers. And the last reason, it promotes a whole of society approach. This means not just the government, but society as a whole plays a role in preventing terrorism. It focuses on addressing root causes, preventing radicalization, and supporting victims and survivors. Overall, this policy takes a long term, nuanced, and expensive approach to terrorism. And that's all from my side, dear students. If you have enjoyed learning with me, do subscribe to my YouTube channel, UPSC Simplified by Anika, and don't forget to hit the like button for this video. Thank you.